been looking for the best guard build on NBA 2K25? Well, I got you guys covered. This build is absolutely insane. I'm talking this build can shoot lights out. Like, I mean, if you guys are open, you're just never going to be able to miss a shot. And especially because you have such good playmaking that you're going to be able to get open and just knock down shots. And the midi on this build is absolutely insane. I mean, like, you can literally just fade a midi every play and score every play. I mean, the midi is just absolutely unstoppable. As you guys can see, midi pull up right there, green bean. They can't guard me, man. And also, you guys are gonna get contact dunks, and you guys are just gonna get really a high dunk overall. So you guys are gonna be able to throw that down, man. So you're just gonna be scoring on all three levels, and also you're gonna be able to throw dots to your teammates, man. And you guys are gonna be playing solid enough defense. So this is the godly build that you guys have been looking for. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. It would really help out. But let's get into it. So as you guys can see, here my build is right here, 89 overall. My build is not even maxed out yet. And I'm telling you guys right now, a lot of these things, they just work really well on this build. And I don't even have the stats fully maxed out. So that's how overpowered this build really is, bro. I mean, as you guys can see, you guys get a lot of takeovers unlocked. Right now, I'm just using this sniper takeover just because I get like... It gives me deep armor, which allows me to shoot from a lot farther. But there's a lot of good takeovers that you can just put on. I mean, takeovers, honestly, in this game, there's just so many of them that it's not really a big consideration to that you have to take into mind while you're making the build. But yeah, bro, without wasting any more of y'all time, let's go get it. So once you guys are in the builder, I'm just gonna go ahead and make a new file. Just go ahead and create. So once you guys are in the builder, I'm just going to go ahead and create a new build and just make your own build. Don't go to any of these. I haven't even tried these out, but just go ahead and make your own build. Name it whatever you want. Handness doesn't really matter. Just make whatever you're more comfortable with. I'm just more comfortable with rice, so that's what I chose. And you guys can just choose whatever number, doesn't matter at all. But now this does matter. Point guard is the position that we are going with today. I don't think it really matters if you go with like a shooting guard or even a small forward. And the height is going to be 6'6" right here, and the wingspan is going to be 6'7". So you guys are just going to go 1 inch over the height. And for the weight, I just dropped this down to minimum weight so I could be the fastest I can. And yeah, man, that's just pretty much it for the physicals. Starting off with the finishing, we're just going to go right at it. For driving dunk, I go with an 89 driving dunk to get you those contact dunks. And also, I'm just going to go right to it. I went with a 79 vertical. And here is why I went with a 79 vertical instead of a 78. 78 is the threshold for contact dunks, but to get the elite contact dunks, you need an 80 vertical and a 93 driving dunk. So my thought process is this. I get 5 cap breakers at starter 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 4 cap breakers on driving dunk. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives me a 93 driving dunk, which is enough for elite contacts. But I need an 80 vertical, and I'm going to have 1 cap breaker left over. Boom. I'm going to go ahead and put that on 80, and it gets me that gold posterizer, and it also gets me those contact dunks that just probably are going to make dunking a lot more overpowered. But for right now, we're not going to do that. That's just what I'm going to put my cap breakers on. And even then, you don't really need to put your cap breakers on that. And for this standing dunk, just raise this 1 attribute to get this 40 standing dunk right here, just so you guys can standing dunk when you're under the basket. It actually is really useful, a lot more useful than you guys do think, just for that 1 rating that literally takes basically no points. And for the 3 ball, we're gonna raise this bad boy all the way up to a 93. Yeah, max that out. That gets you gold Deadeye, gold Limitless, gold set shot specialist. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. And for the midi, you guys saw how much midis I was shooting. We're raising that up to a 93, which is the threshold for Hall of Fame set shot specialist. I mean, you're honestly just never going to miss midis. You're going to be able to shoot 3s and midis at such a high rate, man. It is just absolutely insane. On the 2s, you're going to be able to fade midis. Even on the 3s, it's just going to be, you won't miss midis. For the ball handle, hear me out, for the ball handle, we are going with an 81 right here. That gets you silver handles for days, silver unpluckable, and it gets you the badges you need. No, guys, we are not going with an 85 or an 86 ball handle because simply you don't need it to speed boost. You guys can speed boost still with this 81 ball handle rating. Now, this is at the time I'm recording this video. 2 months could go by and all of a sudden we figure out a crazy move that you need this 85 ball handle for. But for the time being, this ball handle is perfect. Like for season 1, I guarantee you it's going to be perfect. And I actually found this out from GB3. I was on his stream and he was talking about it, and it actually makes a lot of sense. Like you don't really need that 85 ball handle right now. 81 is like a perfect threshold for the ball handle. I literally dribble perfectly fine. Honestly, I'm dribbling actually really good, because I've heard a lot of people say the dribbling is hard. It's not that hard, man, honestly. And with this 81 ball handle, you guys are going to be moving really solid. And it's not like you're going to get plucked a lot more, because if you guys go up, you don't even get like gold unpluckable. You guys get unpluckable at like 92 ball handle, which you just simply don't need. And then for the speed with ball, we're just going to max this bad boy out to get you gold lightning launch. As you guys can see right there, it gets you gold lightning launch. The difference between silver lightning launch at a 75 and gold lightning launch at an 86 is actually really big. You guys are definitely going to want to put that gold lightning launch on and get that 86 speed with ball. And then for the pass act right here, I just went with the 70, which is just perfectly fine. I don't know what it is, but like you just throw absolute bullets on this game, man. And it's just like, yeah, I could have went with the 71 for the silver dimer, but you don't really need it. So yeah, that's going to be it for the playmaking. Onto the defense, we're going to go to this perimeter and we're going to get ourselves an 85 perimeter. And then we're going to raise this agility to get a 76, which gets us silver on-ball menace, silver challenger, silver pick dodger, and gold off-ball pest. I mean, that's perfectly fine. Honestly, I've tried agility out in freestyle. I've tried it with a higher rating. I've tried it out with a lower rating. And honestly, I did not notice much of a difference. So I would say that just having the 76 agility is pretty solid. I mean, I'm able to slide my feet really well. I think I'm only at like a 71 agility, but I'm able to play really solid defense. And especially having this 85 perimeter, I'm able to get a lot of stops. And for the steal, we're just going to go with the 79 right here to get you silver glove and silver interceptor. For the block, we're going to go ahead and raise this up to get a 68 block, which gets us that bronze high flying denier, which is going to be insane because you guys do still get a lot of blocks with having that on. And for the offensive rebound, we're going to put this at a 60, which does get us bronze rebound chaser, and it's just going to help us get a lot more rebounds in general. And I don't know what happened to this vertical, but I guess it dropped, so we're going to raise that up to a 79, and boom, that is the build. I mean, this build is completely maxed out. I mean, if you guys look at any stat, it's at the perfect threshold where it's just maxed out. Like if I lower my driving dunk, I don't get contact dunks. If I lower my close shot, I lower this midi. If I lower this midi, it gets me, I can't get Hall of Fame set shot specialist. If I lower this 3-pointer, I can't get gold limitless. If I lower this ball handle, I don't get handles for days. This doesn't get me, you know what I'm saying? Everything about this build is just completely maxed out. I lower this steal, I don't get silver glove. I lower this, I don't get on-ball menace, which is clamps. And I mean, there's just nothing that you can lower that's not gonna bring another stat down, and everything is at the perfect threshold in my opinion. Now obviously this is just season 1, this is a pretty much a day 1 build, so I mean a lot of things could change. Like maybe we find out you really do need a high ball handle, maybe we find out you don't really need this high of a midi, maybe we find out you don't even need contact dunks. I mean, it's just gonna be something that time is gonna have to tell. And honestly guys, if this ball handle ends up becoming a huge issue, which I doubt it is going to be. I don't think it is, honestly, just by the way this game is played. But if it does, I can just throw my cap breakers on this ball handle, get this up to an 86. I mean, there's just a lot of things that this build can do really well. And if you guys do really want this pass accuracy and you guys play like more of threes, you guys can lower this offensive rebound, put this pass act to get silver dimer, and then maybe just throw the rest on rebound. But I didn't do that just so I could get that rebound because I played the twos a lot. But yeah, man, there is just not much flaws with this build. I'm going to show y'all boys a gameplay of me playing with this on threes so you guys can get like a little bit of a feel for the build. So right here, we're playing threes, and off the bat, I catch and I brick a wide open 3. That's just me getting used to my jump shot. This was like my first game on the twos, so it was a little bit hard for me to just get used to it. As you guys can see, I get the steal right there. I mean, strips are just insane. That animation just needs to be gone from the game. I don't know why it's even in the game. My opponent leaves me open. I'm not going to miss 2 times in a row, man. I promise you that. Once I get that jumper down fully, I mean, I'm just not going to miss with a 93 3-pointer. I get the ball. I'm trying to cook up. Obviously, dribbling's a little bit off this year. I get to the corner. I do my step back, and I cash out another 3. I mean, 93 three-pointer, man. What can I tell you? They miss. I'm gone. They could dot me up the court, and I just splashed that midi. Once again, I'm just not going to miss much shots, bro. Dots me in the corner, and I go ahead and take it in and dunk on 3 players? God, man, that's just disrespectful. I get the steal right there. That is a lurk, and that's another slam dunk. We're already up to 9 points, man. And playing this double rep was honestly a lot of fun because we were able to get through games pretty quickly, and we were able to get a lot of rep last night. But I dot row at the 3 ball, and he cashes out. They miss. I'm gone. They throw me down the court, and I just get, oh my, I got taken out of the dunk animation. That's just a sad animation in 2K. I mean, once I get that gold posterizer, I'm probably not gonna have to worry about that. And I'm probably gonna put my badge elevator on posterizer as well, so I can get Hall of Fame posterizer, which will just be insane. But as you guys can see, I hit him with the behind the back into the midi fade. That was just cold. I'm trying to cook up. My boy cuts. I dot him, and does he score? I don't even remember. Yo, yeah, he gets a standing dunk. Green's the standing dunk cheese. I don't even know why that's in the game. I throw a pass to him on the cut once again. He scores again. I mean, as you guys can see, the pass accuracy is definitely not a problem. And in this gameplay, I only had my pass accuracy at like a 55. So once it gets to like a 70, I promise you guys, it's just going to be perfectly fine. I dot Logan for a 3, and that is the game. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. That's the build, man. Let me know what you guys think of it. Are you guys going to be making this build? And if you're not, what type of build are you going to be making for 2K25? Let me know that all in the comments below. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.